Yo, it's your boy Marcus and Morcini back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not COD mobile devs killed sniping. And this was a topic brought up in one of my community posts. I just asked, what is something you guys think that isn't covered enough in COD mobile? And one of the comments was how they killed sniping, right? Sniping kind of got destroyed. It's nowhere near what it once was in terms of the community popularity of it and like feeds and I guess the general popularity of sniping, as well as how skillful it was to do it at that time. So I'll go ahead and pop that post down here. How Codm kind of killed the sniper clip and feed hunters by for some reason limiting the feed count to 3, nerfing snipers by having slow ADS speeds and ugly animations, which what promoted campy and slower snipers gunplay. Like the game is good, but sniping and respawns is not even an enjoyable experience. I think if COD Mobile wanted to improve this aspect, they should look to replicate how OG Modern Warfare 3 was. So a lot to unpack there, right? I think that one of the things is, like I've always said this, and not everybody's going to agree with me, but sniping is overpowered in COD Mobile for a really long time. Like I thought it was overpowered. The main reason I thought it was overpowered was more so because of the melee, right? You can switch to a melee and you have insane movement speed, and the melees really have been busted since launch. So with that being said, I feel like that really enhances the usage of the sniper when you can like whip it out and slide 50 feet to your right. For some reason, I just remember that being a thing. And I think it still is. Not everybody's as good at sniping, but with the introduction of, I believe, slide, what do you call it? Like fatigue, slide fatigue. It's not quite the same. Now, here, by the way, in this gameplay, I am sniping. I'm using my favorite sniper skin of all time. Just wanted to add that in there. If you think there's a better sniper skin than this one, by all means, comment down below, and I can argue with you. But you can argue with the wall if I don't see your comment, because this is the best one. Yeah, so I think that the sniper feeds is an interesting thing. Like the only 3 in the kill feed is interesting. Like no other COD I think has that that I can remember. Like the biggest thing in sniping in Call of Duty history has always been like quad feeds, right? Like trick shots, you might want to say more, but quad feeds is like the big thing. You know what I mean? If you're sniping in any respawn, you're going for quads or 5-man, 6-man, 7-man, 8-man, right? And you can't even get that because you can only see 3 in a feed at one time. So they have the numbers that pop up there, right? And the feed, you know, if you hit a 5-man, there'll be all 5 kills shown with a number next to them. You know what I mean? Like that's how it's depicted. I definitely think that is something that, like COD Mobile does this all the time, right? They make changes to things that don't need changing. You know what I mean? Like they love doing that, right? If something's not broke, don't fix it. Well, if something is not broke, they like to try to fix it, and in turn they make it worse. In regards to what he said about the campiness of snipers, right? I do agree that like that is probably a thing. I think if you're in ranked, it's not a thing, right? It's ranked. It's meant to be more serious. Check your corners, check the back of the map, check, you know, everything, because it's more sweaty. It's supposed to be that way. Okay, you're using a sniper. You're not supposed to be running at people with a sniper. That's just the way it is. It's supposed to be ranked. You can run at people with a sniper, right? Obviously, if you're really good with it, do that, right? It works for you. And if you whip out your melee and your, what's the locust, you know what I mean? Like that's, I understand that, makes sense, but it's not really how snipers are supposed to be used in any other video game. Like it's just an arcade shooter thing where you're running around with a sniper like that. Most games, you should be, sniper's a big, huge, heavy gun. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just run around with this thing. Yeah, that's just how I'm looking at it from that perspective, right? Not everybody's going to agree. Maybe you just think that it's an arcade shooter. Who cares? You should be able to do whatever you want with it. There's different ways to look at everything. That being said, I do want to address the Modern Warfare 3 sniping part. I think he meant Modern Warfare 2 with that. I don't want to, put words in his mouth or nothing, but, Modern Warfare 3 sniping, I don't remember being that great. Like, I could probably name 5 games with better sniping than Modern Warfare 3, the OG one, right? Like Modern Warfare 2, BO2, I'd even say COD 4, BO3, and then BO4 with my own personal bias in there. I love the Paladin. And then maybe I'll throw in Modern Warfare 3, right? But I just feel like that maybe he meant Modern Warfare 2 because that would be the peak. And then he talked about this game's peak of sniping. I feel like it's really hard to get back to that, right? when you're talking about COD Mobile's peak of sniping, like what are we talking about here? DLQ seasons 1 through, not seasons, years 1 through 3, right? Like the DLQ was the best sniper in the game for like 3 years. Maybe a little less than that. I don't remember. It's been so long. And then it kind of faded into irrelevancy for the next however long. It's just kind of another sniper in the game, because they just, every time they bring in a new sniper, that becomes the best sniper until the Tundra. Yeah, I feel like it's an interesting way to look at the peak, right? You know, when something peaks, it's kind of hard to peak again. You know what I mean? Like that's a difficult thing to do. I think maybe an example of that would be like Fortnite, right? They hit their peak, like BO4 era was at 2018, and then they fell down. You know what I mean? Kind of slowly, gradually fell off, and then they rose back up with like zero build. You know what I mean? Zero build Fortnite like took it back over, and it was huge for a while. So it's hard to have a peak and then like get back to that. You know, it's difficult to do. I guess they could do it by like just resetting sniping back to what it was when it originally, but like sniping was broken. It was overpowered, man. You gotta, not everybody's gonna agree with that, right? It does take skill to use. I'm not saying it doesn't take skill. I'm just saying if you do have any level of skill, sniping is very easy to do, right? In this gameplay, I haven't sniped in this game in whatever the last video is that I used the sniper in. So I feel like I still feel fine with the sniper. It was very awkward. I just never snipe, but you know, it's very easy to do. It's about as easy as it is in any other game. Easier in COD Mobile to snipe than any other COD game by far, right? So that's just a way to kind of look at it and how you want to perceive things with that sort of statement. But I really want to address this because I appreciate when somebody, you know, I post something in the posts and this guy decided to respond with a more thought out and diligent response. So I kind of want to just add in my thoughts to it in this video and just kind of end it off and wrap it up. So basically what I'm saying, I don't really think they killed sniping, right? I don't think they killed it. I just think, you know, there's ebbs and flows to the popularity of it, and they're making quality changes to the game that, in my opinion, actually, I'm totally fine with them nerfing sniping, because I believed when it was peak, it was just insane, right? And maybe that's what people want, right? Modern Warfare 2, back in the day, everything was overpowered, and that's what people really liked about it, right? So I'm fine with that, but to a degree, like, you know what I mean? It's got to be manageable, and I think it wasn't really manageable at that time. So I don't think they killed it. I think they just balanced it for once. They are notoriously bad at balance changes, so I'll give them credit. They actually balanced something. Congratulations to the devs, in my personal opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. It's been your boy Marcus from Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.